watchers there.
Yep, we're ready. They're ready.
The name of Team 2.
Well, looks like Team 2, their party's called DPSQ, Deadpool Alliance. And they got
Yep,
a pretty solid team, solid players.
absolutely.
Well, any prediction, guys? Aces High versus DSPQ?
Had aces favored for a long time, but looking at that DPSQ lineup, I'm not sure. It could go either way.
I would have to agree with that. But Ace is definitely a strong team.
They remain undefeated up until now. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they have a great synergy. They put in the time together for sure. So it's going to be interesting to see if raw talent can just overpower.
Is it the talent or is it the comp?
Is it the talent or the comp? You know, there's factors.
And down on the bottom left corner, we got the Aces, Fig Jam as the Colo, opening 4-3, Minsoki as the Dread, Red Dog, Ovi, Plague, Crackshot, Ovi, Plague, Carrier, and a Raven, opening EMP.
The matchup is actually pretty close. We're seeing double OVs on both sides. One support, it's Raven versus Arb. Tank choice is Kolos, with the wild card being Carrier versus Destro.
And on the blue side, we have Nox, playing Ovi, Panda, BC, LSD, Ovi, opening Plague, Alpha, Feedback, Lucky Devil, 4-3. So it's almost like a mirror comp, looks
Mirror
like.
comp, yep. Colo, Desi, Desi. The only difference would be the Raven and Arb versus the BC and the Carrier. Plague by Red Dog.
I was really expecting Aces High to open with 3 tanks here, but that's not the case in this scenario. Nice EMP by Dead Knight there. Unfortunately, that Ovi was able to land a Plague on Fig.
And it looks like Nox is about to lose his lane. That's the last Plague, so clock is ticking there. Yeah, Nox is opted to go, and it looks like Crackshot's going to need to do the same.
Aces High with a slight farm advantage. Trying to hold on to the 50-yard line.
You can push that red team back. You can't let Abra get the big lead.
What's the call? Do you think temps from Abra, or will he continue to build ints?
Well, from my point of view, I think he will go ints. They don't. The blue team doesn't really have any counter to the ints except
One lance.
missile pods from
Right.
the BC and perhaps Lance. Yes.
Maybe 2 contaminates. Unlikely scenario though.
And look at this. Abra has 10 ints.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably go 10. He'll go down, do a quick warp back, Get up to about 16 ints.
Right.
We'll
Minsoki
assess
with
from there.
repair bots. Fig Jam. More shields. And more energy from the Raven.
Oh, stalled OV. He's gonna pay for that.
Oh, he's getting pushed. I hope his teammates are aware of this. Let's see what the blue team upgraded with. Alpha with 2-shot farm.
Like the tanks on blue have opted for 1.6 still. For
And
speed.
looks like they got the missile pods for the interceptors.
Yeah,
Good.
that makes sense. Haven't seen the lockdown yet though, have we?
No lockdown yet from
User joined your
Lamped
channel.
Up Panda.
Yeah, that's always painful as a BC when you're forced into pods before lockdown.
Hey, Nightmare.
Nice dodge. Nice dodge.
Evening, gentlemen.
Are you in the spectator box?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not. Staying out of that. I can't be in
Oh,
it because
alright.
attorney game.
Looks like Red's pushing their farm advantage just little by little. Not a lot though.
Look at this crack shot with 6 mutas.
Ouch.
That's
One shot through.
out of
20
the
plus one?
norm.
Yeah, it's a little extra maybe.
Six mutas.
Or he's anticipating the push here past the 10-minute. Keep one shot.
I think it might be a misclick, perhaps.
I hope not. I mean, I hope so. I mean.
Yeah. There's a nice little plague there. He gets 2 for his trouble. And the return is 0.
And a
so
counter plague, but unsuccessful.
Excellent moves by Red there. Both teams displaying some good micro. Always enjoy watching Minsoki play Destro. He's aggressive, but precise.
I look at Minsoki as the Voidray of Destros.
That's right. He sort of shows up at the worst possible time. He does unspeakable things to your team, and then vanishes back. So
Into the shadows.
he's definitely one of those Destros you want to watch. Destro's strong, strong ship. You can expect to see it in almost every comp.
Looks like each side is playing it really careful. Nothing too crazy. Not yet. We're about to hit the 10-minute mark. Looks like Fig Jam is going to push on that BC.
This game is just super even right now. It's going to be interesting. It's basically a BC versus carrier, all things being equal.
Abra looks like
picked
he's
up
really
Barrage.
aggressive on the right side.
Oh, you think he picked up a barrage there? Oh, I
Yeah.
see that, yeah.
Oh, look at this.
He might get to use it
Early
right now.
barrage.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
yeah, it does a bit of damage. Yeah, they
Amazing.
did not expect that.
Unexpected. I didn't even see that.
No, it's a good call, Ken.
Oh, looks like look at the left side, guys. LSD's getting pushed here, but
He
he
is.
was able to survive that, luckily.
With the Abra with 800 farm, I think this is the start where Red starts taking advantage.
Yeah, this is why I think it's BC versus carrier, because everything else is so neatly even.
Yep, and this knock can really help.
Yeah, I agree.
So that
Well,
means Red Zovies are just gonna Out farm Blues Obies.
So if you're Team Blue, is there anything you can do in this situation? Like, how do you, if you realize that, what do you do at this point? Tough to crack.
Vortex, you don't have blackout. They do have a
That's right.
stasis.
That's
Whether
right.
or not he has it already. DC nuke. Desi rundown, but both
Yeah.
Desis didn't open up charges.
I guess what you want to do is see where the carrier's going, and it's still not temps from the looks of it. So staying mobile is important.
Whether the Obies could pick somebody off. One goes side blast, but the other goes utility.
Yeah.
But they're gonna
Yeah.
have to do something.
Well, what do you guys think Aces High will do on this upgrade? What do you think they'll be?
I think they're going to work for an Involm. I think Fig will jump into Involm right away if he can. Such a good spell.
Alright, Minsoki coming out with Protective Field. And Red Dog with Siphon. Crackshot with Siphon.
Double utility.
No info
wanna-
yet from Nicolo.
Yeah, no Involm. Okay, I was wrong.
Maybe next time, maybe on the next
I
step.
I see that as being just a great spell to just push on.
What do you guys think Blue Team needs to do here to salvage? I mean, to kill, you know, what's their kill mech, you think, here?
Doesn't look like they're going to be kind of isolating any of Team Red anytime soon. Here's a very solid move.
Oh, look at Nox. He's in the red,
taking
guys.
a lot of damage.
One
So,
more barrage and Nox is out of the game.
Yeah, an opportunity like this maybe. Abra's not pushing though. I think, yeah, I mean they're gonna have to get a killer stasis.
I'm not sure if leaving Singularity by himself here's a good idea.
True. Team Blue's kind of falling apart right now with the
My goodness.
extra farm coming into play a little bit. I think, having not spent,
Barrage coming.
it's gonna be close.
Ooh, and he's out.
We find out about the E-Shield's a little too late. An economical purchase that you'll not notice if you don't need it, but when you do need it, you'll be glad.
Or with that quick warp back. Very efficient with that.
I was hoping the Blue Team would have a frigate at least. That would, you know, complement the Arbiter.
Yeah, they've definitely got some really good players for that. I mean, BC's great utility ship, but things get away from you fast against that carrier.
So looking at
Abra.
Nox's ship, he's got Psy Blast, let's see, Alice, no Psy Blast.
Oh yeah, that's
None
right.
of the
too.
Obies have Psy Blast except Nox.
Yeah, I mean you got two plaguing, siphoning Obies. It seems to be working quite well for them, contrary to what you think you'd want. Abra rocking 14 level 14 ints. Gonna find out if he's gonna choose something else here. Could be pretty easy for Team Red to contain as long as they don't expose themselves in any way.
Nice warping by Abra on the right to keep Nox from chasing that Obi.
And he's gone with Tex.
Yes, he's got insurance.
Yeah, it's a wise choice.
Look at this push on the right side. They really want to go
Yeah.
for that Obi.
Now without a nuke, there's not a lot they can do to push away. Nice little deke by Laptop Panda there.
Now,
Wise choice.
Yes.
Good
Now,
cancel.
what I find blue team is lacking is they only have one DPS really.
Yeah, you're right.
And his side blast is only doing 1800 damage.
Yeah, so it's kind of easy to bully him around a little bit. We're going to see the end of Nox here, I think, in a second.
And Lance. Lance to finish him
And
off.
Lance, yeah, oh, he could stick around and get Alpha too if he wanted. But it looks like he's wisely getting out of there. Yeah,
Great
Team
play.
Red is definitely putting the stranglehold on Blue here. It's just a matter of points now at this moment.
Does it look like blue team still has a chance here, even the slightest? Even a slight chance?
I think if they're hoping for anything, it's to get one kill, and the answer would probably be no. And there's the GG. So
There's a GG.
nice little rule to keep things moving along quickly.
Hey, 20 minutes in.
Yep.
That's not too bad. A lot of the teams that played against Ace's side didn't even last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And they had such a similar play style, very similar comps, and that small variance of the carrier seems to have really added up. In addition to obviously some nice plays.
Yeah, I'm just happy we lasted longer than any of the clans out there that went up against Ace's high.
How long did you
35
guys
minutes.
last?
35
That's
minutes.
impressive. That's impressive.
And that's because we had to pause the game.
Oh, okay. Well,
But Money,
pretend
earlier
to
you
do
talked
that.
about the BC's first upgrade is the pods. They can
Yeah.
put that money into DPS or just something that will help
yeah. I
push
feel like
versus an anti-carrier purchase.
yeah. I feel like missile pods are good against ints, but if you choke off your BC, and the energy deny gets out of hand because the BC's energy deny is excellent. Missile pods take too much to run and they're not that effective. So yeah, dump some rockets.
Especially in a mirror comp that was so close.
Yeah, absolutely. That the lockdown can really tip the scales on a full ship that's about to
User
charge in.
left your channel.
So it's a good call to get a BC in your comp, but in that case they were up against that Abra who's just gonna farm, which he did.
Now, yeah, 20-minute mark, you saw the difference. Even the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
Well,
That was
guys,
well played. That was nice to
thank
watch
you
it.
for
Thanks for having us.
joining us, MoneyScan and Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Thank you,
to
boys.
see you guys again.